This is an underground podcast. That's right, this is not for the mainstream or not for any stream. This is JoshCast. That's right, it's Tuesday night, almost Wednesday morning. And Goat texted me yesterday, Rod Goat Sperlim, and said, hey, you want to go to Sparky's? I broke the news to him, and he said, no. And I said, that's right. I actually prank called Sparky's last night on an episode of Prank Calls for You, which it didn't go so good, the episode. I wasn't even going to put it up, but I haven't put up an episode in about a week and a half, so there it is, episode 23, Ram Ranch. I played clips of Ram Ranch, and I got a few decent responses. Most were not good, but regardless, it's up. I just got back from doing some salsa. Yesterday, I stayed in all yesterday because of the fucking rain. So today, I went to the gym. I went to Target. I fucking did some salsa. And it's almost the time to get done recording this segment. It will be midnight. And tomorrow night, I plan to go to the Troc in Chinatown to get me a 5-minute set. And then, hopefully, listen, I'll do a couple more tap room open mics in New Jersey. And then by then, hopefully my little backyard open mic, the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, hopefully will come back for another season. But tomorrow, any drama happens from the City Comics. Nothing happened last time, but you never know. You will hear about it, folks. So let's get to the topical news. And weird news, another wrestler died. Jimmy, let me see the wrestler that died. Not Jimmy, Anvil Hart. I type in all this stuff. It says Bret Hart passed away. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. That's his name. He passed away. And Brian Christopher died. And Vader died. Man, wrestlers are just dropping like flies, folks. It is, it's very sad. But, you know, listen. I used to watch him when I was a kid. And same thing with Brian Christopher. Except Brian Christopher was in my teens. He was part of the Attitude Era. So I was very upset when he died. It says transgender woman makes history. I wouldn't call it a woman. It looks like a guy in a wig to me. But she wins Vermont governor's primary. Looks like Rick Moranis. Remember him, guys? From all those movies? You younger people don't know who he is. You should know, you fucks. Emmy host Joyce rips award shows. Okay. Aretha Franklin looks seriously ill. Yeah, you can look at her. She looks like Tales from the Crypt. I'm not making fun of her. I mean, she's old, but Jesus. It says, YouTube removes the Nun ad after jump scare complaints. I didn't see this. It does look scary, though. So people are gonna... That's the thing, people are such pussies. So the ad is supposed to scare you, and people are complaining, yeah, it's scaring me too much, though. Well, what do you want? It's good. Oh yeah, Dane Cook is in like his 50s, I think. He's almost 50, and he's dating like an 18, 19-year-old. That's what he's supposed to do. That's why he got into comedy. He didn't get into comedy to date some fucking old... I mean, if he wasn't in comedy, he'd probably be dating some, like, decent-looking 50-year-old. The guy's in show business. Who is he supposed to date? A fucking 70-year-old? I mean, come on. Get with the times here, folks. Let's see. James Harden, nightclub altercation. Look at these basketball players and these athletes, mostly black. They can't stay out of trouble, man. It says link to investigation into this happened in Midnight Club. Used to be a Midnight Club in Philly. Happened around 2:30 in the morning. He grabbed the woman's wrist and threw her phone on the roof. And he said, "I'm James Harden, bitch." No, he didn't say that. And she accepted $500, so he paid her for it like it was pussy. So he gets in a lot of nightclub fights, they say, this guy. I mean, listen, this guy, it's an amazing that these athletes have such a great life. We talked about this before in our show, and you know, they throw their whole life away, like Aaron Hernandez on some stupid shit. You know, they shoot people, they kill people, they say that guy that punched that tourist. Guy pretends to be in a proposal that proposed to, he pretends to be in a surgery to propose to his girlfriend. That's a little extreme, don't you think? I mean, that'd be great if that guy just died afterwards, you know? Just for faking, just for crying wolf. You guys ever hear the story about crying wolf? Okay, Little League player faces immigration problem. Oof. Antonio Brown blasted reporter for making shit up. There you go. Fake news. You call him out on that shit. Oh yeah, so the big story is Omarosa. She played clip from conversation she had with Trump. She got fired apparently. She's recorded everybody. She came out with a book. Blah blah blah. And she claimed that Donald Trump uses racial slurs. And another star from The Apprentice said, yeah, Tom Arnold, right? He said that Donald Trump uses slurs. So what? I mean, he could lose... If they have proof of audio, he could be impeached. But let's hope that doesn't happen. I like Trump in office because everyone's just a fucking sensitive pussy, you know? And I think that this is good for the country. You gotta accept defeat. You gotta accept different views. And you know, you gotta stop being a pussy. Let's see. Sarah Huckabee Sanders can't guarantee Trump never... Oh, so she's saying that she can't guarantee that. What the hell? You're supposed to be his woman. You know, I mean, not wife, but, you know. He says, Stephen Colbert's left speechless by A-list guest, flirty late show. But I don't know why I don't like that guy. He's such a Jew face. Isn't that racist to say? It really does, though. I have kind of a spick face, but he has a real big Jew face, that guy. Okay, so man's hilarious reaction to kiss cam goes viral. Alright, let's see how funny this is. Let's see if I laugh. He's just got like a treat look on his face. He kind of looks gay. Like, okay, maybe. Is that supposed to be funny though? Alright guys, after this clip, you're going to hear a classic, which means old prank call. Beat up Ronald McDonald. Obviously I called him McDonald's a long time ago, 16 years ago. Still a loser. And then after that, we'll go from there. We'll have public freakout commentary, sober commentary with drunk people, and any drama, anything else that happens, you hear about it on this show. This is your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to, and you got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Good afternoon, Brent Gerard. Can I help you?
Hi, how you doing?
All right, yes.
I'm good. Can I ask you a question? What is the deal with that Ronald McDonald guy?
Say this again?
You know the Ronald McDonald guy? I don't know the guy that plays him, but what is up with that guy? Hello?
I'm lost.
No, you know Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, he's a character.
Yeah, but I mean, I went there, you know, with my kid, and he started, you know, messing with us, so I had to beat him up a couple times.
And where was it at?
Hey, you're McDonald's.
Not at Brent Gerard.
It wasn't?
Not at Brent Gerard.
Yeah, it is.
No, sir. We don't have a character here.
Ronald McDonald's at every McDonald's.
Excuse me?
Ronald McDonald's at every McDonald's with those big stupid clown shoes and that fucking red nose.
We don't have one here.
Well, I beat some Ronald McDonald's ass.
He wasn't here.
Can I beat your ass?
Alright, it is Thursday night here, and not much to say other than last night I went to the Troc, a city open mic, that's right, and I got on early. There was a line of hyenas, but luckily no one took the early spots. I was there first, as usual. They waited outside 20 minutes, got on. They did bump me for one comic. I had a decent set, I jackabooed the room. And the only thing I want to say about it is I did see somebody there I knew, Rick Verboten, who's been on the JoshCast many times before, especially in the early episodes. I saw him there, and he didn't want to talk to me because, well, he didn't ignore me. Like, I didn't come over to him, but I was sitting at the bar on the right side. Usually I sit on the left side, but there was two other douchebags sitting there, and he came in and he was talking to two of his city comic friends, and I was going to walk over and say hi, but I had the feeling he didn't want to talk to me. I had the feeling because I knew he saw me. So it only upset me because, you know, him and I, you know, he's giving me rides, and we've done comedy contests together and shows, and he's been on my podcast many episodes and everything, and we did I'm Only Serious, but listen, I mean, he didn't want to say hi to me because he didn't want to lose any social status, I guess, because, you know, I'm a Northeast comic and they hate me down there, and I guess he was talking to two guys who don't like me, so, well, listen, it's okay. I saw Rick, you know, early this year, and we talked on a train, and when I had my day job, and listen, it only upset me, because, you know, I know we're not friends anymore, because, you know, I'm in the Northeast scene, he's in the city, but, hey, listen, man, that's just how people are, you know, you stick around this comedy thing long enough, and people come and go, then people stop talking to you, then people turn on you, and, you know, it bothers me, but, what are you going to do? I'll live. And so today I did an atheist show, atheist hotline. I was messing around with Twitch. I can't get any viewers on there, but I have YouTube, and I got some callers, so that's on the course, Josh JK, one word YouTube channel. And I want to do a prank calls for you. I was going to walk around the city earlier with my glasses, and I was going to get a drink at a bar, but I ate so much today, I got lazy, so I got to cut that shit out. But I did do Salsa Tuesday night. I did comedy last night, so I've gone out. And let's get to the topical news, and then we do some public freakout commentary. Aretha Franklin passed away yesterday at 77 years old. That's right, she will survive. And, yeah. So a lot of people are blasting her music today. People wait for you to die, and then they show respect. And, Eagles quarterback Nick Foles suffered shoulder strain versus the Patriots. Oh, the Super Bowl champion. That's not good. Well, we all know that last year, that was a miracle what happened. Damn, Mets set record, 24-4 thumping the Phillies. That's awesome. The only reason I say it because, this fucking city has so many just douchebag fucking sports fans. Jill Janus, singer of the metal band Huntress, dies at 43. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with her work. I don't listen to really any metal music, but hey, listen, I got nothing bad to say. Not everything has to be a cruel joke. I was thinking about doing a live show tonight on Twitch, but I can't. I've been messing around with Twitch and that whole comedy night thing and it's hard. Laura Trump says Omarosa taped a fraud. Ooh. Everyone keeps saying Omarosa's hot. She's okay. She's a decent looking black woman. She's not hot though. She looks like she could suck a mean dick, but only if the guy's rich. It says fireworks gone wrong. Girl drops Roman candle on a porch in a terrifying clip. Is that supposed to be funny? Because that looks dangerous. Jennifer Hudson is mourning Aretha Franklin. Police chief defends taser used on a 87-year-old woman. Yeah, that seems like that can kill her. Stephen Curry says he's too busy to golf with Obama, and he also reveals where he wants to end his career. Well, not now. The guy's fucking making tons of money. Okay, how do I pause this shit? I hate Windows 10. Worst fucking mistake ever. I already did it. Because, I had to use my webcam. Jim Carrey's Aretha Franklin tribute was slammed, so I guess he made a joke. What did he say? Let's see what quote-unquote used to be funny man Jim Carrey said. Why is she so white? Ooh, Jim. Life can be a beautiful life. How beautiful life can be. Thank you, Aretha. Oh, so he's looking at a picture of her. She does look white, though. So he's looking at a painting of her, and he's saying, why does she look so white? He's right, though. He was trying to be funny. But, yeah, man. She does look white in the picture, though. Also, there was a shooting on Walmart. In a Philadelphia Walmart, I'm not sure, but I think 8 people got shot. Jesus. Imagine if I did a prank calls for you, how that happened. Alleged ISIS fighter accused of killing a cop. When it comes to U.S. with refugee status. Trump makes false claim about Aretha Franklin in a tribute. Trump messes up, saying the Queen of Soul once worked for him. Yeah, she once washed my dishes. That's a terrible Trump impression, I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else going on. We're going to get to the public freakout commentary, so stay put there. You're not going to want to miss that one. Alright, public freakout commentary titled Assholes Recorded and Being Recorded All Around the World. Every show does this, but this is the best show with the best commentary to cover it. This is from the Public Freakout Videos YouTube channel. I have 6 clips for you. Let's not waste any more time than we have. Let's go to episode 421 at the 146-minute mark for those who want to play along at home. And this is a foreign white guy taping a black customer service lady, which is never good. Because, black customer service ladies are always on their period, always cranky. And she's not taking his bull crap, and she starts trolling him and messing with him. So let's get to this.
Rachel, are you going to check me in?
You're rude. No.
You're not going to check me in? What happens?
So she's denying service, and I'm pretty sure she took her name tag off, which is smart because people will look for the name. And she's saying, you're rude, I'm not going to serve you. Imagine if everybody could do that with their jobs. How great would that be? Imagine how great it would be to deny service. That would be cool.
With my reservation.
I don't care.
Is it going to get canceled?
Sure, come on down. Whatever you need.
Am I going to be charged tomorrow
I don't know.
for canceled reservation?
So she is just ignoring him and everything. And now that he's filming her, this isn't helping the cause. Somebody in the comments said that she's my kind of girl. So someone loves cunts.
You came right there to the front desk. You were rude to me.
Yeah.
And you think I'm going to do something for you?
I'm asking you about my reservation. I don't want to be charged.
Answers. I have no answers.
No answers?
No answers.
Okay. What did I do?
When you walked up here, you're rude. You know that?
I didn't say it like
That's
that.
exactly what you said. You're rude.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. After you've been rude.
That's your camera?
Yeah, it is. It's recording, yeah.
That's your camera?
Вот это контингент черных людей в Америке, понимаешь?
Yeah.
So she is obviously a psychopath. She's laughing evilly. I don't know if that's a word. She's laughing very evil. And she's crazy. Mess with the wrong Negro.
You crazy and I still had to do my job. Is that what you thought?
Yeah. Am I going to be charged?
Not gonna happen.
Am I going to be charged?
Now she's sticking up her middle finger. I really hope this guy sent this video to corporate.
What's gonna happen with your reservation?
Okay. Alright, thanks a lot.
Hey, one more time.
So he decides to be defeated and walk away. But she has to get the final word. Here she goes.
Time for the camera.
Thank you.
Let me smile.
Now she's sticking up the middle finger. Now she's giving a smile. She is evil, man. She's laughing. She's having a good time. She's angry. Oh my God. She must be good in bed.
What's your name?
Rachel, Tina, Teresa, whatever name you pick, honey.
Okay.
Damn. She is absolutely a savage. Rachel, Teresa, whatever name you want. He should have said, how about Nick? Alright, so that was episode 421, the best clip in my opinion. Now we're going to get this episode 422. This is in the 5-minute 17 second mark for those who want to play at home. And this is a black guy in a convenience store, and he's upset because they locked up the expensive hair products that people steal, and he thinks that they're doing it because he's black. Because, you know, black people think everything's about them, and everything's about them being black, and the world revolves around them. So let's get to this.
I don't normally do shit like this, but this is
I actually disagree. The guy's doing a live stream. It says live leak. I think you do. You look like you do this for a living.
fucked up. I'm in Gilroy, a few minutes from my house. My girl has curly hair. Okay?
Okay, congratulations. You're dating a girl with curly hair.
This is all the regular hair products
Okay, these are all the regular white people products. Okay.
that you could buy, even men's products, all the way
Okay, thank you for the tour.
down at a Walmart. I have to go ask somebody to get in to something. Hey, can you guys unlock something for us?
They said it's closed.
It's closed? Oh, you're going to make this viral. But
Well, viral is a million views so far. 54,000, almost 55,000 views. That's pretty impressive. By the way, my new dry hump video has almost 1,000 views. Thank you. Actually, it will be by the time this episode goes up. And I got a comment from, I think, a woman. She said, wow, that was fast. Well, yeah, 30 seconds is all a guy needs. How much time do you need?
say hi, honey. You guys aren't closed. I need somebody to unlock it. Say hi. Watch this. But the black folks, right? And
And by the way, this guy's not really that black. He looks Dominican, really.
I got folks, right? This me off. Okay? This is where you gotta go if you have curly hair.
Now, what this guy doesn't understand, and this is what makes him stupid, is in every store, they lock up the most expensive products. It doesn't matter if it's razors. Like I used to work at a CVS, they would lock up the most expensive razors. If it was cologne, they would lock up the most expensive cologne and perfumes, etc., etc. They're locking it up because it obviously costs more money. So if you have African Negro hair, it costs more money, so they lock it up. Why? Because people steal it. So he's offended by this, like, oh, they're doing this to black people. Well, they would do it for razors and everything else. People steal, okay? So if your people wouldn't steal so much, they wouldn't have to lock things up.
Right? Crazy. We just asked somebody to unlock it. They told us they couldn't unlock it. They're gonna unlock it. Don't worry.
By the way, his T-shirt says "self-defined." A self-defined nincompoop.
They're gonna unlock that because they're not closed. Hey, do you guys have the key for this? It doesn't matter. It's hair care product. You guys aren't closed. I'm here before you close. Is it, babe? What time is it right now? What time is it? Yeah, I still have 5 minutes. It's not my fault you guys lock up ethnic products.
So once again, he thinks that he's being the victim, and everyone's out to get him, and everyone's racially profiling him and everything. Oh God, you know. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, can you unlock this for me?" It's like, I think he was upset because he wanted to steal it when he saw the price, and then when he found it was locked up, he said, "Shit, I gotta make a scene now." And I guarantee after this video, he stole that shit and he ran.
It's not cosmetics. It's not cosmetics. You guys lock it up so black people won't steal it, but I'm white and I won't have part of it. So she would like regular moisture rinse out conditioner, please?
That's the only one they need, sir.
Yeah. Babe, do you need the shampoo at all? Then lock it up so black people won't steal it. That's up. That's up. Huh? Babe, come here, pick out your
So
shampoo.
black people are only people that have curly hair. I have curly hair as well, which is why I get called the N-word a lot, especially in chat rooms by teenage white kids.
Can you believe this? Right
Yes, I can. You look like a dumbass right now.
down the street from my house. You know what I mean? I got black folks watching my kids right now. It's crazy.
Oh, I feel bad for those kids. And by the way, it's like, what the fuck, man? It's so stupid. What is the big fucking deal? I don't understand. Why can't you go to another store? So it's near your house. Go somewhere else. You don't like the service. Why do people still go to places? We talk about this on this segment all the time. If you don't like the service somewhere, go somewhere else. Who cares if it's near your house? Go somewhere else.
Walmart, you should be ashamed of yourself with this bull. Make this viral, please, because that's ridiculous.
Walmart, I'm offended by what you do, so I'm going to buy it.
Absolutely ridiculous that you can't even get shampoo without getting somebody to come over and unlock it for you. And that's from white men. Okay, that's up. Okay.
It's fine.
Find somebody with the key. No. You guys have 5 minutes. Babe, you want to stay here? I'll go up and check out in line. Believe this? Now I gotta go get someone else. To be continued. But this is a joke.
Wow, so the world is so unfair for black people. Once again, everybody. It is so sad, isn't it? They can't buy African Negro Soglo products without dealing with this kind of trouble. Terrible. This is America. Well, next clip is episode 423, right at the 7-second mark. This is an angry, bald, white guy neighbor, and he starts screaming, and then the cops come. This is pretty good.
I'm not playing it. It's my neighborhood.
I didn't bring it here. You don't know me.
No, I do
You
know
don't
you
know
people.
me.
Yeah.
What's my name?
You live here? You live
Why?
here? You live here?
Why?
You live
Why?
here? You live here?
Why?
I'm not being shot. I'm not.
Now, that guy sounds like a fucking hardcore Italian. Now, this has got to be New York somewhere. He's got that Italian. This is my neighborhood. I live here. I would not fuck with this guy.
My neighborhood. It's my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. You're bringing it into my neighborhood? No! You're not bringing it into my neighborhood. You're bringing the bikes into my neighborhood. No!
He sounds like fucking Tony Soprano. It's a fucked up situation.
You're not bringing it. You're not bringing it into my. Go in. Take your best shot. I'll fuck you out.
Knock me out.
Yeah.
I fucking dare you.
Yeah.
I
Bringing this into my neighborhood. No fucking neighborhood.
fucking dare you.
Yeah. You're not bringing it
He's wearing flip-flops as well.
into my
I can ride
neighborhood.
my bike
You're
wherever
not
the
bringing
I
it
want.
into my
I can ride my bike wherever the
You're
I
not
want
bringing
to.
it into my neighborhood.
I can ride
You're
my bike
fucking-
wherever
you
the
live-
I
You
want
live
to.
here.
So I don't know who's right and wrong in the situation, but all I know is this guy's one of those like security type of neighborhood security type of surveillance type people, and he takes his neighborhood very seriously. I do too. I watch people at night because I don't have a job, and when they do something, I go, "This is my neighborhood," and I record them.
Live here.
Yeah,
You fucking
yeah,
live in
I
this
do.
neighborhood.
What you gonna do?
You live in this
Yeah,
neighborhood.
I
Go
fucking
in.
do.
Go in.
Yeah, I
I'll be
fucking
right
do.
back. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Come here, officer. We just had a fucking shooting up
I
there,
don't,
and that
that's
shit's somewhere
not
right up.
me. He didn't let me when it happened up the street. I don't know.
I don't
this
want
man.
this in my neighborhood.
People
No,
over
I don't want this in my
I didn't do
neighborhood.
nothing.
You live in this neighborhood?
I
I asked you, do you live in the neighborhood? Go home.
See?
Oh, you asked you, do you live in the neighborhood? Ask her.
All right, so now the cop is bringing up to saying go home. But if she doesn't live in the neighborhood, she should abide by the neighborhood's rules. I agree with this guy.
Ask her.
I don't care where she lives. It's none of my business where she lives.
This is my neighborhood up.
Yeah,
It's
it's
my
yours
neighborhood.
too.
I pay. No, ask her. Ask her. I pay rent. No, now you take it out of me? You take it out of me? You take it out of me?
You take it out on me, you take it out on me. This guy is so Italian.
You take it out of me? Dad.
Go.
I'll be back. Is your fucking bike still there? I'll be back.
Ooh, that sounds like a threat.
He's threatening me, officer.
I'm threatening you.
He's making it a threat, officer.
I like how he's still yelling as he walks away.
You heard that? I pay fucking mortgage. I pay fucking mortgage. Mama, coming in the neighborhood, destroying it. I live in that corner.
Wow, man, that guy was so angry. Well, we got 3 more clips in the last episode. This is episode 424. First clip happens right in the beginning. This is a bunch of Asians who parked in the handicap parking area. Someone got shot and killed in an argument like this, but, you know, everyone wants to be a cop. And this guy records them and explains why that you shouldn't park there. And they have a really nice car, by the way. Must be Fast and Furious.
Why are you parked in handicap parking?
I'm just going in to grab something.
You've been there 10 minutes, man. That's for people who are handicapped.
你部車成日泊喺呢度咧。You always
Okay.
walking away too.
Yeah, you know what?
No, no, 你部車啊，你冇派信車成日泊喺呢度咧。
Yeah. Well, you know, that's for handicapped people, right?
Yeah, but I'm just going in to grab something.
Yeah, but you're not even supposed to.
Stop the camera, please.
I can't.
你成日泊喺部車呢度啊。
I know. But you know what?
Camera喺度。
You're not allowed to in Canada. You're not allowed to park in handicap
But
parking.
you're always blocking out the way as well.
No.
Yeah, you always go in.
I'm delivering mail and I'm leaving, but I don't park.
I'm delivering something inside too.
But you know what? I don't park in handicap parking, right? I park on the street.
So this guy's like a postal service worker, and I think he's mad because he usually parks in the handicap spot, but this round eye beat him to it.
Here, right?
Yeah, you park in the street blocking the handicap. Even worse.
Never.
You're blocking the whole thing.
Never I do that. So what I'm suggesting for you to do is don't park in handicap parking because that's for handicapped people. You're not
I know,
handicapped.
I'm moving my car. Okay?
Yeah, you finally are, right? You're moving it.
If people need it, I'm moving my car.
But you're moving it after I've already asked, right?
No, you
after
didn't
I've
ask
asked.
anything.
I went inside and I asked them, right? You came out and you saw that someone was filming you, so you moved your car. So it's nice you're moving it finally, and finally someone who's handicapped can come in here and park there and not be impeded by somebody who's
I'm sorry,
physically
I don't
bodied.
know what's your culture, but my culture, I have a parking guy,
Whoa, what does this have to do with culture? Look at the Asian guy playing the race card. Okay, you really come a long way.
lot guy here.
Yeah.
If he sees a guy that have a parking, like the handicap sign,
Yeah.
he'll tell me if I'm inside
Yeah.
to move my car.
But actually,
and give
the
it.
law in Canada is if it says handicap parking there, you can't park there for 1 second. That's the law. I'm just telling the law, man. I don't make the laws, right?
The law. Why are you filming me?
Well, because you parked in handicap, and
Then why are you filming
there's
me?
a website called Park, and I'm putting it on the website to show what
Put it
happens
on the
in
website.
Richmond, right?
Okay. Put it on the website.
Okay.
Many of you guys, what culture are you? Like, I think you're kind of racist to Chinese.
Not really, because my family.
Oh, see, I like this though. See, usually black people throw the race card. Now the Asians are doing it. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't like Chinese because his Asian girlfriend cheated on him with another white guy. Say it, man. Say
My
it.
family came here. My family are immigrants
Every time
too.
you come here and giving us trouble.
Yeah, because if you park in handicap parking, I'm going to give you trouble. And I think most people would, right? That's why there's laws that says you can't park in handicap parking.
喂，佢部車喺邊啊？佢而家泊咗部車喺邊？
All right. Well, you have a good day. I'm glad you're finally moving it. You're doing the right thing. Now someone who's handicapped can come in here and park, right? All
I
right.
wish one day you are one.
Yeah, they could have been in there parking 2 minutes ago if you didn't start this whole argument, asshole.
You have a good day.
You have a good day as well.
Fucking SJWs. All right, second to third clip is at the 3:27-minute mark, and I forgot what this one was. Let's play this one.
Can I get your badge number?
Okay, so this is a black woman. She's filming a cop. She wants his badge number. So apparently she's going to get him fired. I don't know over what, because she wouldn't leave the store. And the small businesses have a right to ask somebody to leave the store. But a lot of people don't realize that, and they think that it's against the law to kick somebody out. They've been asked to leave. The cops got called. And now she acts like she's going to call the fucking commissioner and get this officer fired because this fucking crazy bitch won't leave the fucking store.
Yeah, it's 171.
And I have a receipt from her.
You'll probably have a few people contacting you from Tommy.
I'm asking for regionals. I'm just asking for
By the way, this is called black entitlement.
regionals information. Babe, can you call the 800 number? And I want to let them know that we're requesting the regional manager information, and they're refusing to provide that for us.
You got his badge number?
He said 171, but he didn't let me see anything. I'm trying to actually see it.
171. Let's get that.
Thank you. Can you also let me know what's the reason?
I don't have nobody that works.
171.
Is it illegal to ask for a regional manager's information? Because you asked me to leave after I requested that information.
After she told you to leave quite a few times?
No, sir. She only asked me one time. There's a video.
She only asked me, AXE, like Axe the body spray, or Axe what you chop with. They only asked me one time. Well, somebody asks you one time to leave, doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to ask you 5 times. If I ask you to leave, you should fucking leave.
Camera in your store.
Is hostile or anything like that. If you said the only reason why I came here, sir, is because you made a mistake. You get what I'm saying? I have a receipt and everything.
They are prejudiced. Let me.
Yeah, they're racist. They're kicking you out because you're black. You never done a wrong thing in the world. It's because of your skin color. Go back to Africa.
Let me see the phone so I can call corporate. I don't have to leave. I didn't do nothing illegal. No, I didn't do nothing against the law. Give me
I hope you get fucking shot like the rest of your people.
the number so I can call corporate. You have to break a crime or be suspected of committing a crime. You can't just...
Everybody is a law expert. Everybody knows the law. Everybody thinks they know the law, but most people don't.
You can't just tell someone to get out because they're requesting regionals information.
Yes, you can.
That don't make no sense.
If you actually own your own business someday and stop being a bum, welfared Negro who leeches off people, then you fucking realize you're wrong.
Let me call right now. I'm not about to leave and call.
No, you don't
call
need.
right now.
I don't need assistance. You'll just have
1-800.
a few phone calls.
866.
Here, I'm gonna give you the. Here, I'm gonna write down.
We're gonna file a complaint.
No,
It's okay.
I
know how to search it. I have an iPhone. I can
do
do
not
it.
need.
Hold on, babe. Hold on. Call right now, right here. I'm about to call right now.
So they know which officer was out
You're
here.
being recorded, sir, so they can hear everything. Don't worry.
You're being recorded too, because this officer has a body cam.
It's legal to record in the public too, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, so you finally got one. You finally got one thing right, but that still doesn't make you a law expert.
Because I don't got time to argue with nobody who don't know their rights. You think I don't know mine? Trying to kick me out of the store. I'm not being detained. I haven't committed a crime. I haven't been suspected of committing a crime.
Okay, now this is the last one, and I believe this is more black entitlement. Lots of black entitlement going on. This is right at that clip at the 5:43-minute mark, and this is a black guy who was also, this is the same type of situation. He was asked to leave the store. He wouldn't leave, and they called the cops on him. And same thing, he says it's because he's black. So you can't ask a black person to leave your store. If you ask a black person to leave your store, it means you're automatically racist. And, that's so black people can do whatever they want. You can't call the cops on them. You can't ask them to leave, so they can do whatever they want. So here it is.
He's making you nervous? Why is he making you nervous?
Shopping? You're doing shopping?
Wait a minute, he didn't ask me to leave.
Did you ask him to leave your store?
No.
Well, he just did in front of me, so you need to leave.
I mean, but can I get an incident number? Can I get an incident number?
For what?
Well, you came out, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, can I get an incident number?
Okay.
Mr. Hagen, what's the name and the badge number? 125.
Tell you what, control.
Gonna be exchanging names. Why don't you give me your ID?
So this guy can just leave the store right now. Even if you say this is the principal or he's trying to fight for his right to party, all he has to do is leave right now. But now he's going to make a scene. He's going to ask for the badge number. He's got to show his ID now. When are people going to learn? When are Negroes going to learn?
I mean, why did you ask me to leave? Or why did you say that? Why did you ask me?
Because you're not buying anything.
So how do I even look to see what I want?
I'm sorry.
There's no answer, huh?
Listen, we all know black people cannot walk into stores and just chill. Okay? Too much bad reputation of you stealing and breaking things up. If you're not going to buy anything, don't go in a store.
The J ready, sir? Awesome.
How long was I in the store before you asked me? You said asked me if I was shopping or should leave. No answer, huh? So as soon as a black person comes into your store, you ask them to leave.
We have lots of black people.
Why you treat me like that?
Because you're walking around, and
this is my first time in the store.
So why are you here?
Because I wanted to see what's in the store.
Okay, you saw it, now you could leave.
Okay, so just look around in your store and leave. So you really don't want me to buy anything.
You weren't gonna buy anything. That's the whole point. You weren't gonna buy anything, so get the fuck out.
Because why should I buy something from a racist? Yeah.
So if you don't care, you're not gonna buy anything, and now you think this guy's racist. Why won't you just leave the fucking store? Why won't you leave? Why are you standing here being an ignorant nigger and starting all this shit? That's what I'm fucking talking about, man.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be in his store. You're going deeper into it. So why don't you stay up here?
I mean, I'm just trying to ask him why is he racially profiling me? Well, why am I being asked to leave? And I'm just trying to shop.
All right, go ahead and shop. Buy something.
From a racist?
Here, why don't you step outside and I'll give you your case number.
All right.
By the way, this cop right here, if you look at the picture of him, you could tell if he didn't have that camera on, this big white cop would have fucked him up, man. He would have fucked him up.
Hello.
What's the problem?
Well, like you said, we got called.
All right.
Is he clear?
This is getting boring.
I'm clear.
Alrighty. Back of the card's the case number, and in the front is my name and badge number.
All right. I'll be doing a FOIA for the police report.
There isn't going to be a police report. It's a miscellaneous incident. We don't write anything down. We got a complaint. We came here. The problem was solved without incident. You have a nice day.
Yeah, this guy's going to tell these cops how to do their job. Because he doesn't have one. By the way, this is the end of public freakout commentary, but I just want to play one thing for you guys. The manager of that clip, the last clip, did have something to say when that black guy left. This is a bonus clip. Here it is. You guys ready?
Nigger! Nigger! Nigger!
What? Nigger! Yeah, I heard that's what he yelled out. Anyways, that's public freakout commentary entitled Assholes Recording and being recorded all over the world. This is the best show to cover it with the best commentary. And we're going to move on with the next clip. Hey, what's up? The real content king here, Just Jack. Yeah, right. Well, it's Saturday night here. I'm going to be doing some drinking and some rambling, or sober commentary with drunk people, if you want to call it that. And, wrap this podcast up. Anything happened yesterday? Not really. Just put up the 2 videos on the Josh JK YouTube channel of me awkwardly saying random things to girls, and the Nuts For You prank, which, wasn't that much better than the first one. Just got a reaction. And not a great reaction, by the way. Whatever. Oh, man. I gotta stop jerking off, folks. I'm just jerking off, not because I'm so horny, just because I'm bored. But I've been really low energy. And plus, I think I'm sick, so I'm dying. Plus, those glasses are giving me a brain tumor. Well, let's see what's going on in the old topical news. ICE detains a man on a route to hospital with his pregnant wife. Ooh. Looks like she's going to be delivering that baby by herself, which is no good. Plus, the guy doesn't do much anyways, right? He just passes out as he looks at that crazy vagina. Man bites off another man's finger in a golf course brawl. Hey, was it Mike Tyson? No? Oh. Yeah, man. A lot of crazy shit going on, man. People biting each other. That's how you can tell the zombie apocalypse is coming. And it says Mariah on giant shark spotted by boat. Not okay. Yeah, we all know she loves giant sharks. If you know what I'm saying. Ex-Oklahoma City teammate tells kid to burn the KD shirt. Durant responds. And Durant has a Tupac shirt on. Ooh. Let's see. They're talking about Ariana Grande. She comments on something. Hey, why don't you comment on what's his name? Fuck. I know. Davidson. Yeah, comment on Davidson's big dick. I don't know that kid's first name. I was gonna call him Keith Davidson. Teen shoved from 60-foot bridge. I never asked my friend to push me. So yeah, this is a big story. A girl pushed her other friend into the river. 16-year-old girl. The 18-year-old who pushed her. Why is the 16-year-old hanging out with an 18-year-old anyways? And she could face a year and a maximum fine of $5,000. So the white girl thought it was funny, and now she's trying to pin on her friend and say, you know. So, the man who tried to save duck boat passengers files a suit. We're having a block party behind my house. It's a lot of blacks, so, you know, obviously it's going to be a big mess afterwards. No one's going to clean it up, because we all know blacks don't like to clean up after themselves. I know that sounds racist, you libs, but it really is true. Yeah, so once again, I mean, reminds me of that reminds me of Clueless. Remember Clueless? Well, you young people don't, never mind. Forget it, I'm too old. Trump accuses his social media of censoring one party. It says, heroic mother fights off child snatcher in broad daylight. Oh, this is sick. I don't want to watch this, but let's watch it. Oh my god, so I think it's a Chinese lady. She's walking with her kid, and there's a black, of course, who else? And he grabs her by the book bag. And oh my god. And now she's screaming, ah! And he's still trying to grab her. But see, she yelled. Why would this guy do this in broad daylight? There's a man running over with a phone to look to see what's going on. Is he helping? Her mother refused to let it go. What does the guy with the cell phone do? Let's see. Because that would probably be me, too. I probably wouldn't do anything either. And later, the man was choking her daughter. He lets go of the kid. And by the way, I gotta be honest with you. This is gonna sound shitty. She wasn't heroic. I mean, she did a great job of, you know, pulling her kid away from the guy. And by the way, the guy was not using his full strength, or he would have got the kid. But he's doing it in broad daylight, right near a store. A guy walks out of the store, Chinese guy. This is obviously a Chinese neighborhood. And then there's other people around. They're looking. That guy runs over who doesn't do anything. Because, you know, most Asian people are pussies. It's like, you know, she wasn't that heroic. So now he's looking around. He's being surrounded now. Everyone's looking at him. They're pointing at him. He claimed he mistook the girl and her mom for friends. Oh, that happens. Oh, it was a Chinese man. It wasn't a black man. He was taken into custody. Yeah, but these Chinese people, nobody did a thing. I mean, I would have done anything myself. But it says, yeah, okay. Victim's brother rips man accusing of killing wife. Victim's brother rips a man for accusing of killing his wife. A lot of football news. I don't care about that. Hey, the Phillies won. Yeah, but didn't they get their ass kicked a few days ago? Usually it's a slow news story, but there's some. Oh, Omarosa. She's not that hot, by the way. She really does look old in the face. I heard guys on Opie and Anthony, was it Jimmy, the Jim Norton show, whatever, saying how hot she is. She's not hot. I'm pretty sure in her day she was, but she's looking old. Black does crack. Amy Schumer apologized to her husband on their 6-month anniversary. Ugh. Who cares? I don't hate her, by the way, but... Okay, I think that's it, folks. I think we've covered enough. So once again, we're going to do some drinking. Well, I'm going to do some drinking and some sober commentary, drunk people. So then we'll wrap this episode up and all that, alright? Cool. Hey, it's Sober Commentary with Drunk People, Old City Part 1. It's only 9:14 p.m. on a Saturday night, SATURDAY. Right. And it's starting to drizzle out here. Let's talk about last night first. I'm kind of skipping around here. I was supposed to originally talk about last night, okay? So last night, I left out at 8:30, walked down, got down here around the same time as now, 9:10ish, and I walked straight down to the Morgan's Pier. I sat around outside, and then I went inside, and only a few things happened. Number one, I saw many PUA guys down there. I saw Kyle, who's always there. I saw Marco, who only comes out once in a while. He came out later. And then I saw this other guy. This is a guy I'd never seen in a while. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name, but like I hung out with him once, and he was an absolute douchebag, man. This guy. He was a guy. He was giving me like, I was trying to tell him about my situation last year. Like last year, you know, I didn't have a job, and I was trying to tell him about it. And he was just being a dick, like, oh, you're making me feel, you're ruining my night, you know, you're making me feel negative, you know, you're being negative and all this stuff. And I was trying to tell him, like, you know, my situation. I wasn't trying to depress him. I wasn't trying to, because I told him the reason why I don't approach you anymore, because I don't have a job, and I don't have a car, I lost my car, and then, you know, I still live at home with my parents, and, you know, then my weight's out of control. I have to move my spot now because I had a good spot, and then this guy's not bothering me. He actually is the manager of the Lucha Cartel. He's one of the managers. He's a nice guy, but I just don't feel comfortable talking around him. So I'm gonna have to move my seat, even though he's just smoking a cigarette, mind his business. He's not bothering me. I want to have good energy in my voice, even though only one person is going to click on this podcast and not really listen to it. So I'm still drinking my concoction, by the way, with the Jack. I got about 3 shots left. I'll throw this bag in the trash. There you go. Okay. So, this guy, I forgot his name, but he was a real douchebag, I would say. He was like, yo, you're so negative, and you got to get your stuff together. I said, yeah, I know, dude. I'm trying to get my stuff together. So I was actually going to leave him right there. This was last year, I believe. And I took him to Morgan's Pier. We walked around. And then we went back to Old City, and he was one of these guys that, you know, it has to be a perfect approach. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got to go to a bar where it's quiet, and then we got to approach 2 girls sitting by themselves. It's like, yeah, good luck with that, asshole. You know what I mean? It's like, how many places, you know, are like that, you know? One of those guys. So I saw him there last night, and I think he wanted me to say something to him, because he was hanging out with this guy, and he was kind of standing near me. You know what I mean? He was kind of standing like across from me, and I just moved away. I saw Kyle last night, that guy. I moved away from him. He's the guy who's judgmental, and yet he doesn't do shit himself. And something that pissed me off last night was I was wearing this really nice collar shirt. It's like a golf shirt. I've got compliments on it. I wear it to my niece's birthday party. I was like, oh, such a nice shirt. And every once in a while, I would wear it, and people would, like, you know, give me compliments on it. It's not like an expensive shirt. It was like $30 on sale. But it's like a polo shirt. But it's like a golf shirt. It's very nice. It's like boogie green. Not light green, but just a really good green. And the guy, I got stamped at Morgan's because, you know, so you can go back inside. So I got stamped, and the asshole who stamped me, he put way too much ink on my fucking wrist when he stamped me. So I go back inside, and I had my hand on my shirt. I look on my shirt, I see an ink mark. I'm like, oh, fuck, right? So I lift my fucking arm up, and all of a sudden, I see an ink spot on my shirt. I'm like, oh, man. And then later tonight, I got another one. So I took out one of my baby wipes. You guys know I carry my baby wipes everywhere. And I started patting down my shirt. Hold on, let me get it. I got a few sips left of the Jack. Let me pop one of these. Very good. So I was pissed. So I took out a baby wipe. I started scrubbing my shirt like crazy. Some of it came off, most of it didn't. Then I took out another baby wipe, and I started, rubbing the ink off. And I just threw it right there at the bench. Something else that happened while I was sitting outside last night, trying to get the ink off my shirt. I saw many people get kicked out last night. The first guy that got kicked out last night was this black guy. He was drunk as shit. He was this tall black dude wearing a white shirt. He was pacing around. And at Morgan's, if they like kicking people out. If they see you're too intoxicated, they will put a flashlight and say, let's go, you got to go. And they will push you out. So he was very drunk, right? And he was walking back and forth. He was like, I'm going to fuck y'all up, man. Y'all some fake cops. I'm going to fuck y'all up. And he's walking back and forth. And his friend was just like, come on, dude. He could tell his friend wasn't that drunk. He's like, come on, dude, let's go. And then he was walking, like, back. And then he tried to talk to them, renegotiate. Like, hey, guys, can I come back inside? And they're like, no, sorry, you're way too drunk. And he was like, way too drunk. He was falling around. He was bumping into people. And he was like, can I come back inside? And they were like, nah, sorry, man. You can't come back inside. And he just got really mad. And he was like, oh, fuck y'all then. Fuck y'all. And then he walked away. And and then I was sitting down. He walked almost near me. And I had to put my feet together. He was just trying to be an asshole walking to me. He's like, y'all some fake fucking cops, man. I should go back there and fuck y'all up. So that happened last night. Then I saw this Asian PUA guy. He's one of these guys I don't know. I thought his name was Matt, but I don't know his name. But he's one of these guys. He only says hi to me once in a while. I saw him get kicked out. I don't know if he was drunk. He looked kind of drunk. And I was going to ask him last night, like, hey, dude, what happened? You all right? Did you get kicked out? I wanted to see what happened, but he didn't come anywhere near me because, I don't follow the whole pickup artist method, guys. You know what I mean? I don't go out and I don't do the whole, it's called RSD method of acting like an asshole and chasing girls. I don't do that stuff anymore, so I'm not cool enough to hang out with these guys. So pretty much, it's a plan last night. I signed up for the River Deck guest list, so you could pay 5 instead of 10. I went to River Deck around 11, because you have to get there by 11. Nothing happened. I mean, I didn't go inside. I saw 3 kind of ratchet white girls walk inside, but their asses weren't that big or anything or nice. And then one of them hugged the bouncer, and I was like, you know what? I wasn't really feeling it. I'm not going to pay a $5 cover if I'm on. It's only $5, but it's not. If it's not fucking worth it, I'm not going to pay for it. Plain and simple. Shit, it's starting to rain now. If I knew it was going to rain tonight, I would have went to the Cuba Libre again, even though I hate wearing dress shoes and going out. But I could go to the Blue Martini, but that's $10. And I could pay $10 because last night I spent no money, which is the only good thing about last night. But, so, anyways, I didn't go inside River Deck. I was sitting outside. I saw black girls. They left. They were outside the fucking River Deck. They were inside. Then I saw the 3 ratchet white girls go. And I said, it's not enough. So I went back to Morgan's. I sat outside. Nothing was really happening. There was just a group of white people next to me. One of the white guys was like, come on, guys. I'm going to pay for a cab. Let's go. And they were like, yeah. And they all left. And then I wasn't going to go back in Morgan's. I was going to just go back to Old City. But then I saw Marco. He's the guy he's been on the podcast. Check the last 20 episodes. He was on the Sober Commentary Drunk People segment. So I'm trying to stand underneath a tree. So anyways, he was like, yo, Josh, what's up? And there was these Spanish chicks next to me. They were kind of old. And he was like, yo, Josh, what's up? What are you standing here? You're sitting here for? And I was just talking. I was like, yo, you going inside? I was like, yeah. So I went back inside just to hang out with him, kind of, and for content. So I went back inside. He walks over to his PUA friends. And there was a lot of PUAs there last night, as there usually is. And he starts talking to them, and stuff like that. He tried to, tell them about me. Like, yo, this is Josh. And they kind of give me a look like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm wearing shorts tonight and a shirt and no underwear. Not great rain weather type of stuff. But fuck it, right? So anyways, I went inside and he was, being Marco, he's like, come on, man. Come on, talk to some girls, man. Come on, approach, do something. So I was just dancing by myself. I did dance by myself last night. I saw an Indian chick last night with big fucking tits, man. I don't know if she was with this guy. I wouldn't be surprised she wasn't fucking him. But she had giant, probably the biggest Indian jugs I've ever seen. I wanted to put some 7-Eleven Slurpee on that. I don't know what that means. So anyways, I went inside, and I was only in there for a little bit. And then it was around 1. I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go back. Actually, that wasn't 1. It was 12-something. I was like, you know what? I wasn't feeling it. I left. I didn't even say bye to Marco. He was hanging out with his RSD guys, his friends. So I got back to Old City. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go home. So I went down to the train station. There was this thick black chick right behind me. She was very drunk. She was very thick and very drunk. She wasn't that attractive, though, you know? And she was like, excuse me, you know which side is Frankfurt? That's the way I go. I said, yeah, it's on this side. I was like, damn, you are drunk as shit. And she started laughing. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I had too much to drink tonight. And I was like, all right. She's like, all right, well, have a good night. And, you know, I could have talked to her probably, you know, but she was just way too drunk. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I going to start a Me Too thing here with this black girl? So I left last night. I left at 1 something. I got home last night like 2. I got the bus at the train station. Got a little soaked walking up some a fucking block from my house. I made a mistake tonight leaving out this early. I should have left out at like 9:45. I mean, the good news is I didn't get soaked walking down to the train station. But now I'm sitting out here right now, and it's fucking wet. So anyways, I got home last night, too, and then so far tonight, I walked down to the train station. I started drinking my Jack concoction on the train, and I'm still got like 2 shots left worth of it. It's only 9:24 right now, and that is the first half of Sober Commentary with Drunk People. As far as the plan tonight, I signed up for River Deck, but I didn't know it was going to rain tonight, so I will not be going to River Deck, of course, because it's raining outside. So I guess we could say I'm pretty much stuck out here in Old City. So I guess what I could do is I could go to the Blue Martini and drop $10. And I didn't spend any money last night. So you think about it, $10 is not bad. They pat you down. The only thing I have in my pocket is my wipes. That'd be kind of funny. I dropped my concoction, but it had the cap on. And you know, I could go there. But, you know, I don't really dance with girls anymore. And plus, that place is it doesn't have a top floor. It's just 1 floor. So I could go there tonight, but I don't know what I'm going to do, what the plan is. It's not raining that bad. I'm not really soaked or anything. So I'm probably just going to sit outside. I guess I got no choice but to go to National, Plow, and I might have to go to Blue Martini because I did not sign up for the Cuba Libre, and plus I'm not wearing dress shoes. So this is only part 1 of Sober Commentary. I know I talk a lot, I ramble, but I am drunk. I'm getting there. And then number 2, you know, I'm drinking right now. You know, I'm drunk. Actually, 1 and 2 go together. But, you know, I want to get this out the way now so that way later I have to do less. Because I don't know how bad it's going to rain tonight. So, check out part 2 right after this segment. And I'll talk about what happened. And I might do more clips in between or after. This is the only podcast that covers the madness in the city. Sober Commentary with Drunk People. All right? So, see ya. Okay, this is like 5-10 minutes later. I forgot to mention something about last night. So I was very upset about my shirt. So I got home early last night, 2 a.m. And the only good thing about living home in my parents' basement is I have a washer machine, you know, a laundry room right next to my room. So I put some Tide detergent on the stains, on the ink stains, and I washed it. Most of it came out, but it's still there. But you can't see it unless you look really close. And I washed my shirt. All right. So I know that that's not important, but I forgot to mention that. All right. I'm sitting outside. The rain kind of stopped. I guess I could go to Blue Martini. That would be interesting, actually. It's a spot where all the thick Johns go, but see, I don't really approach it. Okay, we'll talk about that later. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. It's 2:03 a.m. Sober Commentary with Drunk People, part 2. Actually, part 3, right? Because I added an extra part in there. So, what happened after the concoction thing, after I finished it, I took a piss at Buffalo Billiards. That's a pool spot. I went over there. That's where I had it. That's where I took my piss. And then after that, I fucking went to the fucking National Mechanics. After I took my piss, I sat down for like almost an hour. Because remember, I got down here early at 9:30. So I sat there for like an hour, and I was going to walk down the river deck. And I said, you know what? It might fucking rain later. Fuck that. So I went to Nationals, got there around 11. And when I was in there, I was standing by myself. You know, the fat fuck Chuck guy was there, and the Asian bouncer. The Asian bouncer did say hi to me. And I was pretty much standing, like, in the corner. And this ginger girl, this white girl, she was a ginger. She was wearing like these little booty shorts. She acknowledged me, like she didn't say hi. You know, I was kind of dancing by myself. She came over to dance with me, but then this guy walked between us, and she ended up dancing with him a little bit. She ended up approaching everybody. So the Asian guy was like, "Dude, she just came over and told me she wanted dick. Go fuck her. Go take her home and fuck her." And I was like, "Dude," I tried to talk to her, and she walked away. She was talking like every guy in there. So he actually brought her over and said, "Look, this is my friend Josh. Have you met him?" and which is very nice of him to do. So I shook her hand. She's like, yeah, I met him. And she walked right away from me and ended up dancing with this Asian guy. And he was like, dude. And then the black bouncer came over with the dreads and said, this guy's playing some Santana shit. And these black girls are dancing across the street. This guy who's playing the guitar. But the guy's got a skill and a talent. But people are giving him money. But yeah, man, like, so I told him, I was like, the guy with the dreads was like, yo, you had the ass right in the palm of your hands. I said, dude, she wasn't going to come home with me. She wasn't going to fuck me. You know what I mean? Because she was talking to every guy in there. She acknowledged every single guy in there. She danced with guys, and she was bent over in front of me, but so what? And he was like, oh, you fucked it up. I said, I didn't fuck up anything. So I ended up dancing the Nationals for like an hour by myself. I had a good time, and then I left, and then the black fuck Chuck, fat fuck Chuck, black fuck Chuck, said, you know, what happened? I told him, and the Asian guy was right there. I was like, you fucked it up. I said, I was like, this is a game. You guys always say I fucked it up. I didn't fuck up anything. It wasn't going to happen. You know? It was just a fucking joke. You know? The chick was fucking with everybody. And if he's like, dude, he claims that she came right up to him and said, I'm looking for dick tonight. The girls usually don't admit that. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. Girls will say that once in a while. Like on New Year's Eve years ago, this ratchet black chick and her friend said that. They said, you know, we're looking for some, you know, good dick tonight. Girls rarely say that though. So I highly doubt she said that. I think he just said that so I can go over. So I left the Nationals around 12, and I took a fucking piss somewhere. Where the fuck did I piss after that? Oh yeah, I pissed in, I went to Plow afterwards. I went to fucking Plow in the Stars, and pretty much I was standing around. There was lots of girls there. Some of the girls thought I worked there. I'm not even wearing like a suit or anything. I'm wearing like my black comedy shirt, I call it. Black comedy guy's shirt. And my shorts, blue shorts, no underwear. Last night I wore black shorts with my shirt that got inked with no underwear. I had a belt on, baggier shorts. These shorts are not baggy, which is why I don't need a belt. And I could have went to, I didn't spend any money tonight. I could have went to the Nationals. I could have went to the River Deck, but I'm glad I didn't, okay? So pretty much what happened was I went to Plow. It was like 12 something. I went inside Plow. I was in there for a little bit, didn't do anything, and then I left. I went to go pee. I saw the pickup artist guy, Alan. Oh yeah, two things I want to mention from last night. One is I was really tempted to get a drink, but I didn't. And then two was this black chick that came in. She put her leg up to go tie her shoe, like right next to me, and I kind of walked away from her. And this guy was staring at her ass. He bumped into his girlfriend. She didn't notice or anything. So I went to the Lucha Cartel. I got there like around 12:30. Oh my god, it's so loud. The Lucha Cartel was actually really packed. It was nice. I went in there and I was kind of dancing by myself because I was drunk. And this really sweaty black chick. Not sweaty black chick. Really sweaty Hispanic chick. She was like, "Do you want to dance with me? Come on, we can dance. Let's dance." And I was like, "Okay." So she approached me to dance. I ended up dancing with her, and she was weird. She was making like a weird face. I told her, I said, "I'm kind of drunk right now." She's like, "Yeah, that's okay." I danced with her for like maybe not even a minute, and she walked away. There was a black chick in there. She was short. She had big tits, but she was dancing with this Mexican guy. Nothing was going to happen anyways. I'm pretty sure he went home on his bike with his dick in his hand. And pretty much after that, I stood around and I did ask this tall fucking Hispanic chick to dance. I tried to introduce myself, but she either had a boyfriend, she wasn't interested, which is why I don't approach much anymore. But listen, so after that, I sat down for a little while, and then around 1, I went to Big Ass Slices. I got me a big fucking slice of barbecue chicken pizza and a soda. So I could have made it tonight without spending any money, but because I had a light dinner, I ate that. So I already spent $9.75 for 2 nights out. That's not bad. I didn't spend any money last night. If I would have went to River Deck, I would have spent $5, and then if I would have got the pizza, it would have been $15 altogether. So that's not bad for a night out. And right across from me, I should go over there and freestyle right on the mic. You think you're gonna let me freestyle if I go over there? I should ask him. There's these black chicks dancing. Yo, this guy's on the guitar. playing this day, we gonna make it real far. And he's making lots of money, and he's making the tips, and he's doing it real good. I'm about to dance with these chicks. But anyways, so after that, there was this guy inside Big Ass Slices. There was this guy inside the Big Ass Slices. He was so close to me. I said, "Whoa, dude!" I put my hand up. He was like, "Whoa, you getting pizza? What are you getting?" I said, "Yeah, I'm getting pizza." He's like, "Well, what kind?" I was like, "I don't know, dude." So I kept trying to move away from him. He's like, "What is good here? What's good here?" I said, "I don't." It was a white guy. It was like a white guy. And I said, "I don't know, dude." I said, "Everything's pretty much good here. They got cookies." He's like, "You getting cookies?" I said, "No, but they have cookies." He was like, "Oh, okay." And he kept asking me, "What are you going to get here? What are you going to get here? It's pretty good." So I was like, "I don't know." So I fucking, you know, I tried to move away from him. He was a nice guy, but he was just weird. So I fucking ate my pizza outside, and then I sat down. I went back to Lucha Cartel, and I still saw the black chick in there dancing with the Mexican guy, and I saw this black chick. She had short hair, which I don't like, with a black dress. She had a curvy body, but her and her friend left. And I still see the chick I danced with earlier, the ratchet fucking Hispanic chick that's drunk. She's right there. And the chick with the big tits. See, she's not going home with anybody. And pretty much that's all that happened. I took my shoes off. There was people sitting next to me. This couple, they sat next to me. I moved away from them. And then just now, when I was sitting down before I was going to record this, they sat next to me again. It was weird. The guy was like grinding on her next to me. And I'm like, dude, it's weird how these guys have chicks with them, but they still want attention. So these black chicks now that are dancing with this guitar guy. There's a guy out here. He's like, I don't know if he's homeless. He's just, you know, practicing his craft. He has a guitar. He's playing the guitar. He's got a microphone with a wireless speaker. And these black girls were dancing. And these guys were dancing. They were cheering them on. And that's pretty much happened before I started recording. So tonight I actually had a good time in Nationals. And it had nothing to do with that ginger chick, whatever. I actually, damn, this dude is passed out in the car. He is knocked the fuck out. Literally. He's not even like, so, damn, this black chick dance. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention this. Shit. Alright, let me move away from here. I gotta tell a story. So here's what happened earlier. So this is what happened afterwards. I forgot to mention this. So what happened afterwards was, as soon as I got done recording, I was sitting outside, and there was this black chick smoking a cigarette, wearing like a white dress, and on her purse she had like a furry thing. And I said, "Hey miss, what's that furry thing on your purse?" Right? And she was like, "Oh, this." And she said, I couldn't hear her. I said, "I can't hear you." I was like, "Is that a Nerf thing?" She said, "No, it's just like an accessory." I said, "I've never seen that before." I was like, "That's like a new style." And I said, "What are you up to tonight? Were you in there doing salsa?" She's like, "No, I have a date tonight with a friends with benefits." I said, "Oh, that's great." I was like, I tried in my 20s to get that. And I was going to record the conversation, but she barely talked. And she talked so low, you couldn't hear anyways. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I told her in my 20s, I kept trying to have dates. I kept trying to have friends with benefits, and it never worked out. I never got to try it. She's like, "Yeah," she's like, "It's going good right now, you know, just like once in a while, you know, or whatever." And I told her, I was like, "You can sit on my lap." She wanted to sit down. But I told her, I was like, "You can sit on my lap if you want." I was like, "Look, I know it's wet out here, but I was like, I'm celibate anyways, so." And then she was talking to me for a little bit, and then she's like, "All right, have a good night." And she wasn't freaked out or anything. And then her boyfriend, her fuck buddy, was across the street. So it's really wild out here. There's guys dancing with girls in the street. Holy shit. I gotta go across the street, man. This is where all the action is. But it's wild out here in Old City. I'm glad I stayed up here, because I would end up coming up here anyways. Even if I went to River Deck, I usually don't stay in River Deck that long. I would end up, you know, coming up here anyways. Wow, it's packed out here. I might have to take a piss before I leave. So this guy's playing like soul music, and of course a goofy white guy has to dance and take the spotlight. And he's dancing with them. He's not touching a black girl, but he's dancing next to her. Black guys are cracking up. So it's pretty wild out here. People are having fun. And all these girls are going to go home, and they're going to stick a dildo at each other's asshole, because they're not getting any of my dick. You girls are not getting any of my dick. So that's pretty much what happened earlier. And people, at first I felt bad for the guy with the guitar, because I was like, nobody's giving him money. The whole reason why he's playing this stuff is so he can get money. But people were giving him some tips, so, which is nice, because, you know, I think he probably told them, look, I'm not going to keep playing the guitar if you're not going to give me any money. All right, it's 2:15. This guy got hit by a car. That would have been fucking awesome if that goofy white guy, the same one that was dancing with that chick, if he would have got hit by a fucking car. That would have been fucking funny as hell. Just for being a dumb dick. Wow, man. People are just so packed out here in Old City. Hey, it's that short guy. Alright, I ain't gonna cross the street now. Yeah, he made some tips tonight, but not much though. He should have made a lot more. I looked inside of his basket. He only had about maybe $10 in there. Not even. That's shitty. $10 an hour. The guy was the life of the party for the last half an hour. I pretty much would have told those people, I'm not gonna give you any more tips. I mean, I'm not gonna play any more music unless I get $5 right now. That's what I would have said. Now walking by the National, lots of people are making out here. Wow, lots of passion out here. Life is short, everybody. Make out with a stranger. Just make sure they don't have herpes. That's all. But I'm trying to walk up now because you don't want to get distracted out here. You end up missing your train. So I had a good time tonight. Tonight was definitely better because Morgan's Pier. Whoa, that was a good move right there. Just white guys talking to this black girl, and he said, "I eat ass. Come on." That guy's cool in my book. So yeah, I mean, I did get upset tonight. I do get upset every night, and the reason why is because I did have a good time tonight by myself. But when I went to the Lucha Cartel, now I'm across the Blue Martini and the Cuba Libre. But when I went to the Blue Martini, the Lucha Cartel for the second time, and I left, I got really upset. Only because I was getting bumped around, and I was like, fuck, I'm so sick of hanging out by myself. Like, I like hanging out by myself. I like going out by myself because I told you, like, if I hang out with these pickup artist guys, I have to be the kind of guy they want me to be. You know, I gotta, do all the douchey shit they want me to do. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna try to take a piss at Oh Brother, my favorite piss spot. So far, so good. I've gotten to take a piss there. There's so many cars, though, I can't get by. So anyways. But, yeah, I was upset because I'm like, I want to hang out with people, but I feel like in order to have friends in life, you have to kind of be the person they want you to be. You know what I mean? You have to. You can't just be yourself. Anybody who says be yourself is full of shit. Okay. So you heard her. Bathrooms for customers only. So I won't never be doing business here. I'm glad I never bought nothing from this fucking shitty place that sells overpriced burgers. And listen, it's okay. I don't have to pee bad. I can hold it till I get home. But listen, it's okay. I peed in there many times. And she was, Sally. You heard her. Sally, this place is for customers only. Fuck you, you spick bitch. Yeah, I never do fucking business. I was going to try their food out one day, because I do all the times I got to use their bathroom. But it's okay. And the thing is, she caught me because I walked in there, and because she wanted to go ask a customer a question about their food, someone was in there anyways, so I would have used it. But listen, I mean, that's just how it is. But anyways, it's 2:19. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute or two anyways. But like I said, I did have some fun tonight, so I should have got the bright side. But I just, like, I don't want to hang out with people every single night. I don't mind going solo. But it's like when I saw the pickup artist guy, the Brazilian guy, I was gonna try to say hi to him, but he avoided eye contact with me, like most of these other pickup artist faggots. And I was just like, in order to hang out with people, you have to be the exact kind of person that they want you to be. You know what I mean? You can't just be yourself. You can't just, be chill. You have to be the kind of person they want you to be, or they're fucking not going to hang out with you. And that's what upsets me about people in general. It doesn't matter who they are. Anybody who says, no, I accept you for who you are, I love you, they're full of shit. Because if they did, they would ask you to hang out. They would fucking, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm done with this shit. I'm going to head to the fucking train stop. I had enough out here. I don't blame that fucking woman for saying, you can't use the bathroom. It is a business, and there's a sign on the door. But it just upset me. I don't know why. She was just doing her job, but I don't know. It's okay. I don't have to go bad. I could go to an alley, but I can hold it. All right, this is Sober Commentary with Drunk People. It's still a few weeks left of summer, so it's still going to get wild. So, listen, no one's listening to this show anyway. Only one person a week clicks on it. Maybe one person listens to it on iTunes if I'm lucky. I don't get any feedback on the show, so it's obviously terrible. But I'm going to keep doing it. So that's it. See ya. Alright, it's Sunday night. Let's wrap this episode up. I slept today. My dad took a dump in my bathroom today as a prank and he didn't flush it. That was funny, but man, what a dump. And I was listening to this wrestling podcast about Jim Cornette. For those of you who are wrestling fans, Jim Cornette's like this manager, used to work in WWE. And there's an old video of him cursing at a Dairy Queen employee from like in the 90s. Holy shit. He went off. I'm going to play that in the next public freakout commentary for next week. But anyways, let's wrap this episode up because I just got done listening to my half an hour rambling of sober commentary with drunk people. And there's giant sharks out there. They're called liberals. Hey-o! Alright. It says, Lovato's backup dancer denies giving singer drugs. They look like lesbians fucking each other. It's hot. Yeah. It says, second Chicago boy dies after being pulled from Lake Michigan. Nun throws out nasty first pitch at White Sox game. They have a nun throwing out a pitch. And she threw it better than Baba Booey. And most likely better than me, probably. I've never really thrown a baseball before, but I'm pretty sure I would throw it like a cunt. Aaron Hernandez leaves a suicide note. It's revealed. It says, Daddy will never leave you. I'm entering a timeless realm, which I can enter in any form, at any time, because I can have what's life is eternal. Believe, he wrote. He continued, never fear me, but love me. So it's pretty sad what happened to this guy. This guy had a fucking career, and the guy shoots somebody in a nightclub, and that's it. He just killed himself. NASCAR, moved from Arizona to federal prison. Yeah, it's a shame what these athletes do, man. They gotta be tough and hard and all this stuff. They're not rappers. You don't gotta do that shit, but... Cohen investigated a bank fraud in excess of $20 million. Cardinal is not telling the truth on priest abuse. Oh, really? Yeah, all these kids getting diddled. Not funny, folks. Don't find it funny. Man convicted of assault in a sleeping plane passenger. Let's see what happens. It says the verdict: 30 Matthew, 35-year-old, sounds like an Indian name, Prarubu or Ramituri of Rochester Hills, facing the possibility of life in prison when he deported to India. The 22-year-old woman told authorities she was in the window and woke during the assault. She said her pants and blouse were unbuttoned. Ooh. So, that's her fault. I mean, wasn't she pretty much asking for it? Falling asleep on the plane? Alright, I'm kidding. That's a terrible joke. Volunteer coach accused of having sex with student. It's a really old white lady. She's not really old, but she looks like she's in her... Yeah, she's 41. By the way, she looks like she's 49. I'm sorry. But she had sex with a 17-year-old student in Class E felony. I mean, listen, she's doing God's work, but... What are you gonna do? It says, firefighter injured during wildfire speaks out. He's all burned and shit. Oh, poor guy. Before we get the weird news, let's see if there's anything else going on besides Trump. IndyCar driver taken to hospital after scary crash. Looks like a body bag. Holy crap. Liam Dunham posts his fully nude selfie on Instagram. I thought it was against Instagram guidelines to post, especially if you look like her. I mean, she looks like me if I had a wig. That's not good. All right, let's get to the weird news. It's always about animals, which I have no... You know, I'm so sick of animal stories. You know, anything else going on out there? But I guess not. Let's see. A bar patrons tackle a gunman after being held at gunpoint. See, that's alcohol right there. They all looked at each other and said, "Come on, guys, we're drunk." But good for them. Man angry about loud music waves gun at school dance. I don't know what that means. Man angry about loud music. Oh, waves gun at school dance. Okay. Stinky corpse flower in full bloom in California. Let's see what's more about this story. Oh, it's a flower that smells like a corpse. For those of you who have a necrophilia fetish, you can do that. Restaurant cities worldwide freak out over its french fries. Baby boom at Arizona hospital, 16 pregnant nurses. What? Bunch of whores. They love to cock and cum. It says California deputy shoots in a car to free a trapped bear. Of course, we have to have an animal story. University honor students who found love in elevator in 92. I don't know what that means. It says Colombian city urges a break from sex to flight heat wave. Let's see. Police coastal city have a controversial for residents trying to stay cool during intense heat wave. Take a break from sex. That's a good idea. People do, when they get together, they do, you know, get hot. So don't do that. And it says ASPCA says more than 600 birds have been removed from one home. Wow. Well, folks, that's it for this episode. I hope the one person who clicks on this enjoys it, who probably doesn't even listen to the whole thing. And the next episode, there will be a new prank phone call. I don't know what to, but it'll be new. And we'll go from there. So thank you for the bottom of my rotten heart for listening to this. See you guys on the next one. This is... Come on. Really?
You have just listened to... the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.